surgical precision. Often, the victim is slain immediately, especially when taken from behind.
So how would you say the beast can be killed?
You'll need to excel at swordsmanship. Without a silver sword, it'll be more difficult. A cockatrice likes to sneak up from behind and attack.
Anything useful to be taken from the carcass?
Its eyes are quite a versatile component, and precious. Its tail feathers are even more valuable.
Impressive knowledge.
I confess my knowledge of monsters ends with the cockatrice. My late father, Ike of Danell, may he rest in peace, left me an engraving of the beast. There were many more engravings, but they were lost inside a manticore's stomach. Only the cockatrice's image survived.
My sympathies. Did you hunt the manticore too?
No, I wasn't at home at the time. When I returned, I discovered my father, despite his infirmity, had decided to fight the manticore. He asked to be tied to a horse, and with a prayer, he charged the beast. As you can surmise, he met a tragic end. When I reached the site of their struggle, the monster was in horrible pain, seconds from dying. When it could not dislodge my father from his armor, it nearly swallowed the old man whole. Later, they would say the sacred fire in Ike's soul burnt the monster's heart.
A heroic death.
May he rest in peace.
Think you can kill the cockatrice?
The sacred flame will guide me.
What prompted you to enter the sewers after a beast?
It threatens Vizima. The Order's been fighting beasts for a while, rather effectively, too.
Wait, that's Witcher's work.
You Witchers are relics and few in number. You're no competition. The Order demands no payment for protecting humans.
I suppose fairies funded your armor and castles.
I've no desire to argue. We're both here. There's no reason to await the other's turn, especially while there are drowners here too. Let's join forces instead. I long to see your combat skills, and I assure you, my sword is at your disposal.
Agreed. Let's go.
You lead.
What the fuck is that? Witcher Silver Sword. Now you have a silver sword which is effective against magical beasts and monsters. The steel sword is more effective against humans and animals. It even changes the icon. Okay, now that we're done with that conversation, form ritual magic. And place of power, exit the temple quarters, Cockatrice's lair. Enough. Grindstone. That's corpse. Key. Instructions for Eric. The tortured blasphemers gave us very valuable information. We know that the worshippers of the Lionhead Spider sit in one of the dungeons in the sewers. Unfortunately, I've been able to determine its location. One of the cultists had a key which I will find enclosed. Later, anything that opened the door at a meeting place? Get into the sewers and try to locate the dungeon in question. The eternal light your way in the darkness. Okay. I guess that's the way in. That's the cockatrice's lair, right? Entrance to cultist keep. There it is. Nice. That's it.
The cockatrice is dead. Now, where was the exit?
I don't think I can go back the way I came.
Come, I lead you to the exit. Take the cockatrice's head. Vincent pays well for trophies.
Very well, though it reeks.
Cockatrice's head. Malcard Sephiroth, symbolizing the kingdom. Cockatrice feather. Orbs. Go forward a little bit. Just enough to distribute the new talents. Fast style, pain, damage. Okay, wonderful. Again, another uneventful day. Just fucking nobody in chat. Makes me look like a sad twat. Ain't this the place? Key, but no lock. Maybe I can return here at some point. Ironhead spider. Can you see a keyhole? Agreed.
Make haste.
That door leads out of the sewers. So, this is where we part. But...
Wait. No. No, why you do this? Come on. Here's me Witcher. Did it fucking crash? Oh, wonderful. Just... Of course, now I look like a fucking idiot. No, the process is still there. What's going on? Got to see if it's gonna load. The fuck? Come on, just... Where is it? The Witcher. Debug. No. Resource values. No. It's gone. Bloody gone. Hopefully the quick save is not that far away. You have to bear with me for a second. Come on. And of course everybody starts screaming because it's 11 PM. Everybody can have peace and quiet at 11 PM. Not in a fucking family house where everybody is a fucking idiot. Would you please start the game? You're a fucking $1,000 PC and you can't fucking load a game. Oh, because you're fucking syncing. What do you have to sync? %. Well, I guess we're waiting now. Because waiting is modern these days. It's a bloody 2007 game. Fuck you. 91. 95. Yeah. Come on. There you go. Jolly good time. Ah, there you go. Fucking Atari. Let's see how far it's going to send us again. Sewers. Bloody mongs. Oh, it's not that far. Just before that unfateful accident.
That door leads out of the sewers. So, this is where we part. But...
Quiet. I hear footsteps.
Odd. Few would dare venture here.
Assassin. He's a weak one, isn't he? If you could not slightly move away. Programming, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it sounds an assassin in sewers. I guess there might be any information on the corpses, but I don't know.
Friends of yours?
You could say so. The thugs with the salamander sign have been bothering me for a while.
I said the salamander.
Who knew you'd be in the sewers?
The captain of the guard, the loon from the jail, and the prisoners. I fought the cockatrice for my freedom.
A limited number of suspects. You'll likely solve the mystery when you find the leader of those bandits. I have a friend in Vizima, a detective. See him for help.
Where are you headed?
I have things to attend to at my quarters. Then I'll venture out in search of beasts, as the world is still filled with them.
You did well, Siegfried.
Stop glowing at me, you fucking cunt.
Make sure you get everything. Jethro is known to have sticky fingers.
Let's get out of here.
Here's the key for the passage to town. A few days ago, I locked the door to keep the cockatrice in.
Thanks. I'd rather not go back the way I came.
We might meet again if ever you visit the sewers. At times I venture down here in search of monsters.
Ah, your sacred mission of protecting humankind?
Your sarcasm is unnecessary. We're on the same side, Witcher. You'll realize this one day.
Farewell, and thanks.
If you ever need me, I'll be at my quarters in Vizima.
Oh, wait. Can't fucking check your post because you had to fight drowners with one hand. Not that it's difficult or anything. Quickly! Write the password with one hand and look at what he's fighting with the other. Okay, wonderful. I managed to defeat multitasking. And steel sword. I'll go check that out. Simple quarters. Save that. Hey, good. Exit temple quarter. Can we finally see Vizima? Yeah.
Vizima's temple quarter. Whores, murderers, beggars. Salamandra's base must be near.
Okay. Finally a major city. Relief. I guess that's place for offerings.
Interesting. The private eye Siegfried mentioned could be helpful. Have to start somewhere.
Okay, we're hiring a detective.
How strange.
Old shelf. Please. And I also need to get my old items. At least buy some new ones. Don't mind me. Just a Witcher. I'll be Witcher in a second. And dagger, no need for you, another grindstone. You can't. Is it? Hide oil, whetstone. Okay, so it's a one-time permanent one. I suppose. No, time left 14 hours. The silver sword remains sharpened. Oh, and this is. Oh, now I get it. He uses that hook to keep the head. Yeah. That's why I have a cockatrice head there.
Well, 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 what do we have here?
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
A warrior like no other. Your legend precedes you. How can I help?
I'm looking for some information. Is this where I'll find it?
Good question. I used to work for the lawyers Codringer and Fenn. Satisfied?
The names mean nothing to me, but I'll assume that's a recommendation.
As a professional, you understand information has its price.
I'll pay.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
I'm interested in people who wear salamander pins. What is like being a private eye?
What's it like being a private eye?
Lousy work in a town full of dirt and conspiracies. I spend most of my time spying on nobles and rich burghers who cheat on their wives. You can't imagine what people are capable of.
I don't think I care to imagine.
I recently followed Morton, commander of Foltest's palace guards. Heard of him?
I don't think so.
I saw him in the stables with 2 young pages. You wouldn't believe.
I've heard enough.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
I'm interested in people who wear salamander pins.
I'm interested in the people who wear salamander pins.
Just so happens I know a thing or two. Before I go on, I wouldn't mind knowing what your interest in the case is.
Azar Javed. Anything to you? That's the unfinished business.
Azar Javed. Name mean anything to you?
I've heard it. Why are you looking for Javed?
Let's just say my boots do a rendezvous with his ass.
Usually I charge for information, but I'll give you this bit for free. I've been working on that case for a while.
Personal matter or a commission?
Personal matter or a commission?
I'll risk trusting you. Let me tell you a story. A happy couple once lived in Vizima, ordinary as fish in a pond, with a 10-year-old boy. One day the father returned home and was puzzled not to be greeted by his son, his dog, or the smell of dinner on the stove. He suspected nothing until he found the dog dead, shot in the muzzle with a heavy crossbow. He wasn't even sure it was his dog, but then he found his wife pinned to the kitchen door with a spear. He searched the house in vain for his son. The culprits hadn't left a trace. To make a long story short, Vincent Mice had to close the case. No witnesses, no evidence. Except 6 months later, a monster's corpse turned up in a trash heap. Eyes like festering wounds, pale, rough skin, unnaturally muscular body. Everyone had forgotten the murder and disappearance. Almost everyone. See, the missing boy had one characteristic feature, a 6th toe. Only the parents knew about it. Always had trouble finding shoes for the kid. And the dead monster had an identical 6th toe. The father has devoted his life to tracking down the murderers.
I hope he finds them.
Back to reality. This is what I've managed to learn. Azar Javed, a Zerrikanian sorcerer, leads Salamandra. He's more dangerous than a pit of Kikimors, but unfortunately out of my reach. With his contacts and resources, he's got almost free reign in the city.
I got a taste of his abilities. Anything else?
I suspect Salamandra has built a large-scale operation, with gold simply greasing the wheels of their political ambitions. They're conducting genetic experiments, dangerous ones. Regular thugs wouldn't have the knowledge or means.
Who's working for Javed? Any guesses?
The captain of the guard who dropped that investigation disappears nights. Maybe you can squeeze some information out of him.
Is that all?
We might have one more lead. The city guards detained someone who could provide information.
The guards at the city jail?
Yeah. Find a way to question that prisoner. In the meantime, learn what you can from the guards.
Count on it. People open up to me all the time.
His information could be priceless. Good luck.
Okay. Know anything more about the salamander prisoner?
Know anything more about the salamander prisoner?
He may be one of the leaders, though in this town the guards capture pawns while the big fish swim free. We'll know for certain once you question him.
We'll see.
Just one thing. I think you're being followed.
Any suggestions?
Wait here a while. Make them nervous.
Surprise those who want to surprise you. I'll leave at midnight.
Okay. Come on.
The Witcher is taking his time.
He must have left a different way. No matter.
Seems true. I assume the trap is set.
Indeed. Tend to your tasks in the trade quarter.
I'll leave the matter to our best agent.
Oi! Here's another one. Okay, that's all. Amulet. Just take one. Actually took. There's the drop item. Yep. Okay, that's that.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
What was I supposed to do next?
What was I supposed to do next?
Talk to Vincent Mice, captain of the...
Can't you talk to the captain?
Can't you talk to the captain?
We're not exactly friends. The captain sees me as competition. He won't talk to me.
All right, I'll check out those leads.
Okay, fine enough. City Guard Commander. Siegfried.
Geralt, good to see you. Where are you going?
To the dike.
No passage. Captain forbids it.
Why?
Captain's orders. Talk to him.
Gentlemen, that's no way to treat a hero. Geralt, the Witcher that saved Vizima from a terrible cockatrice.
A hero? Well, that changes things.
He's almost one of us.
In that case, please pass, Master Geralt. We'll drink your health at the inn.
Thanks, Siegfried.
I thought he was sarcastic.
A surprise in the sewers. A night of the flaming rose, soaked in stench from head to foot. I usually work alone, but this was an opportunity to see a knight in action. I must say he did rather well for a human. That was rare gratitude he showed.
What's with that pose? Doesn't really look like Geralt.
Not enough pay for this.
Armourer of the Order. Let's go look at that. Angled. Woman. Slums. Armourer of the Order. None to be seen. Ball Square. Coast. All of the flaming rose, eternal fire is our only hope. Wear the silvery armour and fight for humanity's golden salvation. We offer many privileges, including tax exemptions and attractive share of goods taken from terrorists and enemies of humanity. Free absolution performed by high-ranking priests training courses.